I took the last wheel cycle to spin as many times as I could for Joan sculptures. In this video, we're going to go over exactly how well I did, both in terms of what my individual expectation was, as well as what theoretically I should be getting based on the number of spins. But without further ado, let's get started. So, due to the spin limits in the game, I can only spin 60 times a day. So based on my average calculations, I should get around 0.47 gold heads per spin, which means that 60 spins should yield me 28.2, so between 28 and 29 gold heads a day. This does not include guaranteed rewards. So day 1 came around, and I got a total of 47 Joan sculptures and 10 universals. Out of those, 20 were guaranteed sculptures, putting me at a net gain of 37 gold heads, which puts me 8 to 9 heads over what my normal expectation was. This was brought on by good luck spin of an extra 8 over what was projected, as I got 2 different 8s during these spins, where I should have only gotten 1, based on the average. I noticed on this set that I had a lot of streaks. I would get several heads back to back, 3 or 4 in a series of 5, and then go several straight without getting any heads at all. This time, it worked out in my favor. However, there's certainly times where I had not. Day 2 came around, and the same goal was there, 28 to 29 gold heads. The total yield, based on my 60 spins, was 48 Joan heads and 19 universals. After removing the guaranteed ones, it gave me a total of about 42. This was a huge day for me, and honestly I almost left it at 115, but went to the well one more time and actually got another 9 heads out of it. Again, the spins seemed a little streak heavy, and I just happened to have been on the lucky side of that streak. But this time, it did very well work in my favor, as I picked up an extra 3 or 4 8 gold head spins. That being said, it may have been due because it's very rare for me to get an 8 ever. So maybe the game was just trying to pay me back after all those terrible spins before. Now, to compare the end results. My total results were 124 gold heads. Of those, 84 were gathered via spin on 120 spins. Compared to the expected value of 57 based on average probability, we have a total overage of around 27 gold heads, totally carried by those extra 8 head spins. This also proves my initial prediction, roughly, taking out of account the extra lucky spins where I got those extra 8 gold heads a couple times. I would have been right around that predicted value, which shows that the probability does work fairly well for prediction, and sometimes you'll be a little higher, sometimes you'll be a little lower. This is especially true for the larger the spin count, as the streaks, both good and bad, should balance out over a large number of spins and bring the average back around 0.47 heads per spin. So, should you spin based on my results? No. But should you base on the predicted values? Absolutely. Even when I didn't have great spin luck like this in prior events, I usually hang around that half a gold head per spin average, sometimes slightly higher, sometimes slightly lower based on my luck on the given day. At half a gold head per spin, spinning 5 at a time, you get pretty good value overall, and then tacking on the bonus rewards gives you a really solid value that's actually slightly better than even more than gems buying gold heads that way. That being said, I definitely recommend stopping at reward level tiers rather than stopping in between them. So stopping at 10 or 25 rather than stopping at 20, or stopping at 60 instead of stopping at 50. That way you can get those checkpoint bonuses to help bring that value back to a nice, reasonable level. But let me know what you think. How does the wheel work for you? Let me know your experiences in the comments. But as always, good luck, fight well, and I will see you on the battlefield.